The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So North Texas's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
What a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And the wideout goes in motion. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a 1st down for the offense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's McCord. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Owls are going to cash in this red zone trip. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of
touchdown. Owls. They finish off the scoring drive.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's Temple on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A play action, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Hicks. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the Owls bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 40. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
First down here for this offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Off the RPO, clock to the right. Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Temple offense out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together in this route. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
It is intercepted.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Breaks into the clear. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, North Texas. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. And then a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Hit as he released it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Temple offense back on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. With the catch, it's Hicks. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's McCord. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. Grab near the sticks. It's McCord. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Owls will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Owls will line up to kick it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here in the American Championship game.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Howell's offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Solid game there, moves the ball up to the 32.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made out of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. In the clear of the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense hasn't...
Touchdown, Temple. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. He's found some room at the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. QB keeper all the way. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator on this screen pass, realizing that it might be available. This defense is all about pressuring the quarterback, and that's a perfect time to run the screen using that pressure against the defense. It worked out well. Pick up a first down.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. He knocks it through with confidence. And with that, they retake the lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hicks. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Temple offense out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's reeled in. It's Hicks. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Graham behind the line. It's Clements. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. The Owls will bring their punt team onto the field. That's his 4th punt already today. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He's going to hand this off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The offense really clicking here. On first down, play action. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Mean Green. His passing game is still on fire. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Temple offense back on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
First down, Temple.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Makes the grab. It's McCord. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Owls lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Here's the target, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Grinding away with their running game. First out and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Finds his target. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play-action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
He's got the first down and still motoring. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you can